to WRPB and WRPB Studios. So, in the past, we spoke about things that are so important and that are things that people don't even look at. They'll spend $200 to go out to dinner, okay, and they won't think about their health, their future, or anything like that. Sitting next to me is Laticia. Did I get it right?
Yes.
And Kenson.
That's
And then we're
correct.
PHP.
Yes.
PHP Agency.
Okay. And we're going to talk about three pieces of what they do. And they do more than just three pieces, but these to me were the most important. And one of them is life insurance.
Of course.
That's
yes.
correct.
Okay, so my philosophy on life insurance, because insurance is a gamble. And life insurance is a gamble you hope you lose. Okay?
Right.
You never want to have to use it.
Of course.
But it's going to happen.
Of course.
Right,
Okay?
right.
None of
right.
us. So how long are you around the industry?
So I've been around the industry for 3 years now.
Okay. Why? Why'd you get into it?
It's a lot of pieces as to why I got into it. One was because I'm able to help families and help them understand the benefits of what life insurance can actually provide to them in a time of need. That was just my biggest thing. One, also, my mom was in a severe car accident. And if my mom would have been had a policy, she would have been able to use the living benefits within that policy. And she didn't. So there was a lack of education within my community. And I needed to be able to spread that word within my community.
You know, it's interesting you say that because I was late in life to get life insurance. And I get life insurance, and 3 weeks later, I had a lung illness that ate
Wow.
away
Wow.
60% of my lung function.
Wow.
So, and I didn't need to use it. But now that I had that, if I had to get life insurance after that,
Oh, it would have been very difficult for
it
you.
would be very different.
It
Yeah.
would have been challenging, yes.
So, and these are things that I guess you guys explain to people.
Of
Yes,
course,
100%. And for me, I'm a product of a life insurance. The reason why is because my mom passed 4 years ago for pancreatic cancer. And luckily, she had life insurance as well, so she was well educated about it. And once everything settled and everything finalized, every single last one of us was able to get a check due to the fact of her passing. So financially, it eliminated a lot of financial burdens within our family. Now we can actually grieve better.
And you know, it's interesting you say that because for me, my mom passed 2 years ago, and my mom had no life insurance, and she didn't have any money. But she was smart enough to do other things. She had long-term care, and she had her funeral arrangements with all pre-need was all taken care of. So there was really no real expense for us to deal with.
Right.
For me, my second wife passed away,
hmm
and she was very young. So how much insurance did I think I needed on her? So I had $20,000 policy on her through my job.
Mm.
And you're right. I didn't think about other things when she passed, about her funeral and all that stuff,
Right.
because I knew it would be taken care of.
Right.
So you decide to get into this. This is a question I always ask everybody, because what you're doing is your own business, basically.
Yes.
That's correct.
Did you have family support when you guys started?
Of course. I come from a big family. My mom had 7 kids, 6.
Oh, busy woman.
Yes, busy woman. But I come from a big family, and my mom was an entrepreneur. So to know that my mom, who had 7 kids, and she could also go out and do entrepreneurship, also gave me that spark to want to do it. And she supported me 100%. My mom always told us, our siblings, they're your best friends. That's all you're ever going to have in life. So always support one another. So my family was very supportive on me taking on this entrepreneurship role. But I also had a big dream as to I wanted to put my family in a better financial position.
What about you, Kenson?
Likewise, my family was supportive as well. I believe they understand the life insurance, and they were products of life insurance as well. So, right there, just from my mom passing, they already understand what I was doing was in the best.
And how important that
That's
was. You know, going back to what you said, I disagree with your mom a bit, because I really sometimes want to smack my brother in the face because he's a pain in the butt. But that's a whole other story. Okay.
I feel
Don't
you. I
do
can
it.
relate.
Don't do it.
Okay. But you're right. You have family, and they'll always be your family.
Of course.
Of course.
I mean, I met some people who have family, but really don't have any family. So
Yeah.
you're blessed.
I am very
Okay,
blessed.
you guys are blessed. You know, my mom lived to 90.
Wow.
So, and
Oh, wow.
I took care of her for the last 4 years. So I was blessed to have her for those 4 years.
Yeah.
But the company you work for does more than just life insurance.
Yes.
So
100%.
the other thing it does, which is in my mind and was in my mind for a while, and I was smart enough to take care of it, is retirement planning.
Yes.
So what constitutes retirement planning?
So we help individuals, especially a lot of business owners, small business owners that don't work for corporations, that work for themselves. They're like, man, I don't even know where to begin. So we have products that they're able to invest their money into that's going to grow cash value. So that's way that they're able to also pull from if they ever need a loan. So we're helping individuals grow that cash value so that way they can also have a retirement when they're ready to retire. A lot of individuals don't even have anything. They don't even know where to start, where to look. And I love that we're able to provide that service to those individuals.
You know, a lot of people that come through here that have opened businesses came out of the miserable corporate world.
100%.
And the corporate world, and I hate to say this way, it's almost like a socialist world. We're going to
Pretty
take
much.
care of you, okay? But when we're done with you, we're done with you, and we're not going to take care of you. And I hate to bring back old times, but women fell into that because women live longer than men. And back in the day, the men went to work, the women stayed home. They didn't. Some of them didn't drive, didn't have bank accounts, didn't
Right.
do any of that.
Right.
And when the husband passed away, they were kind of left up in the air.
Yes.
I look at the corporate world very similar. When they get rid of you, you're stuck.
You're left with nothing.
Right. Yeah, but it does have its benefits.
Right.
You know that you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 week vacation.
Right.
When you're an entrepreneur, there's no such thing.
No.
Okay, and people think we make a ton of money.
Yeah.
But we make. Well, I figured out I make like $1.17 an hour. Okay, and I have a brick and mortar, so it makes it a little harder.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But it really is the support that you have that makes it work.
100%.
One of the other things that you do, and I find that interesting, it's one of the most interesting things in finance, in my opinion, is restoring your credit, debt resolution, and stuff like that.
That's
So
correct.
what part of that do you guys do?
So Debt Solution, we actually work with a company called Debt Mediator. What happens is we submit an application for our client. If they have over $7,000 worth of debt, we're able to submit their information to that carrier. The carrier would give them a call. And what they'll do is they'll ask them like, okay, what is your financial debt? And they'll speak on the creditors for your behalf. They'll consolidate that debt. They'll take the interest off that debt so you're able to just make one monthly payment. And it's an affordable monthly payment so that client doesn't fall behind.
You know, in this day and age, I'm going to bet from what I hear, there's very few people that don't have $7,000 worth of debt. Okay?
That's true.
And I'm not saying they can't pay it, but most people today have 7,000 or more
Oh,
of debt.
of course.
Oh, 100%.
When I started this company, this business didn't exist. And I went $86,000 in credit card debt.
Wow.
And by not consolidating it, because it really wasn't a big thing back then, it took 13 years to pay off.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
So 13 years of my life was just spent throwing money at this debt and not really seeing it go down so fast.
Not at all. So for me, I went to a trade school after college in Tampa, and I noticed that I had a debt. You know, I got a student loan, pulled out a student loan of 70,000.
Wow.
It took me 10 plus years just to actually be student debt free. So it puts a toll on you.
Oh, yeah.
And that's without the help of financial support or debt consolidation support. If I would have took that avenue, I'm sure that length of time span, I would have shortened that twice as much.
What do you see, like, I'm guessing you guys work together?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay. What do you see for the future of we'll call it your company, because really the way you're structured, it's kind of your company. And like people who call you and talk to you can learn how to have their own company, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, you did it. Anybody else can do it.
Yeah.
100%.
Not that you're not smart or anything. But my belief in this world is I can play piano as good as Liberace if I would have started at 3 years old and studied and practiced 3 hours or 4 hours a day.
100%.
But I didn't. So, I mean, what's the future for you guys, company-wise?
I think company-wise, we're just looking to help individuals, one, make an extra income, become entrepreneurs, and mentor people, coach people. We need that a lot in our, in this world. A lot of people don't have anyone to lean on. And one thing I can say in our industry, I have met some amazing people that have helped me grow to the individual I am today. And we're looking to help other individuals spark that interest to dream again.
Do you know that almost every successful person has a mentor?
100%.
Okay, so you listen to these people who do all these speeches. They all had mentors.
All of them.
I have a couple companies. One thing I do is commercial real estate, and I had the best mentor in the world. And I'm great at it, but I would have never been as good if I didn't have the mentor I had.
Right.
I agree,
Right.
Okay.
100%.
Interviewing is a skill set that for some reason I have. But my interview skill set is so different from the terrestrial media. So I would never be able to work for a terrestrial channel, 2, 4, whatever.
Right.
Okay. Plus, honestly, I say it all the time, I wouldn't hire me. Okay. Just saying.
Oh my God.
Well, because I'm a forward thinker
Okay.
and I have my own ways of thinking.
Of course.
I love
You
that.
decided to do this because you were forward thinkers.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to guess that you both did something prior.
Yes.
100%.
Okay. So something within you said, there's a better way. And you found, for you guys, after doing whatever research you did, you found PHP.
That's correct.
PHP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct.
So what changes do you see with PHP in the future for you guys?
I think with PHP, we're looking to grow a brokerage to bring people on to be successful. I think a lot of people, like I said, forget to dream. They're so caught up in the corporate world. That was me. I'm an employee mindset. I didn't know what it was to be a business owner. I worked for the county. I worked for after school program for 12 years of my life,
Wow.
and I ran after school programs. And I loved it. Don't get me wrong. It was a big passion of mine, but I knew God had a bigger purpose for me. I was like, I have to go out there and change my life so I'm able to help others change their life.
And look, you're preaching to the choir. Okay. I so get it. I was always an entrepreneur. So I can probably count on half of one hand how many salary jobs I worked at.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay. I had the first video store. I had the first internet broadcast company. I had the first video broadcast company. I was a pioneer for Skype and Zoom.
Oh.
So I've always been a forward thinker. And I was blessed to always be around people who I can count on and who would mentor me and show me the right path.
That's
And-
the motive.
That's a big key to
Right, for you guys.
component, yes.
We're getting to the top of our time. How do people find you? You have a phone number?
Yeah, so they can locate us at our office at 3731 Oleander Avenue, Suite 106 in Fort Pierce, Florida. And our phone number is 772-243-0958. And those are the ways that they can contact us.
Everybody, I said it a million times, and I'll say it one more time. Always use a professional. If you go to do basically to get life insurance and you go online and you get it online without talking to someone face to face and not know who you're talking to, if something goes wrong, you'll never get back to that same person. Use a professional, otherwise it's going to cost you 5 times more in money and 10 times more in frustration. Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having us, Wayne.
Thank you for having us.
Everybody have a great day, and we'll be right back.